Out here. Shalom. Where's my other phone? Oh, here we go. All right. Shalom, y'all. It is Michael Israel here. As you can see by the title, man, I got something interesting to talk about. Let me flip this over. Let me fix this. Bam. All right. Let me see if that works. Man, this phone has got a mind of its own. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Y'all bear with me. There we go. Now it's doing it. All right. I'm here. Let me make sure my audio works. All right. Y'all bear with me. All right. I want to say shalom to y'all. It's Michael Israel. I'm gonna be talking to y'all while I am working. Okay, just putting some finishing touches on this house. Trying to get some stuff painted, and as you could tell by the title of this, it's pretty much straight to the point. What we're gonna be talking about. Oh, it's still upside down. Hey, y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know. This thing is it decided it wants to do its own thing. Hold on. All right. Now, let me see. Maybe this will work. Let's see if that works. If not, all you gotta do is hear me. All right. Let's see. Nope. So y'all just listen. What I got to say is pretty on point. Okay. And I'm gonna be painting. Y'all can watch me paint upside down. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is the fact that if I remember you study history, which this is the revised Roman Empire, the revised Greco-Roman Empire. And what they would do to keep the Roman citizens happy is they would have the gladiator events. You know what I'm saying? And what that would do, it would keep the morale up. It keep, It keep the people happy. It keep them in the trance. It keep the spell going on them. And when you look at, hold on, there we go. All right, and when you look at, there we go. When you look at what we have going on, hold on one second. Make sure everything's all right over there on the other side. Stuff going on, the protesting that we have going on out there. Events. So their guys is up. Their little hypnotism spell to keep the people asleep is it's not there, and it's political unrest, and they want to get. All right, hold on, y'all. So yeah, and they want to get these sporting events back up and going, but they can't. And what has happened? The spell's been broken. The people ain't sleeping no more. And now you have all this, basically what I'm saying, the sports are the wool over the people's eyes. As part of the whole, the whole thing to keep the wool over the people's eyes. Yeah, if y'all watching, I know the thing's upside down. I ain't messing with it. All y'all gotta do is listen to me. We're not in the Spiritualcombat studio anymore. But and it's not, because you got these conspiracy theorists, which I don't want to call them conspiracy theorists, but you got these people, they get so caught up in looking at, they're too focused on narrowly looking at situations that happen, and what they do, they don't look at the big picture. Okay, or let's make it better. Let me make this sound better. They don't look at the biblical picture. Okay, that's why I did a video a while back, conspiracy or prophecy. Okay, I know there are a lot of people out there saying George Floyd. I even heard somebody say George Floyd didn't exist or something. What did they say? He was an actor or this, that, and the other. The only way to, if it don't line up with book, is whatever. It's like, so what I've done when I come across conspiracy theories, because I consider them all. But if it don't line up with book, I don't look at it. So if you can't book it, don't look at it. Because there's a lot of stuff people come up with that sounds so good, but it ain't facts. It don't line up with book. So it's just, then what does it become? It's just a distraction. It's just a distraction from what you need to be focusing on. So, and in this day and age, especially with me, I had to learn it the hard way, but I gotta, and the reason I said especially with me, because I come out of the so-called Hebrew Israelite community, man. And what was happening once I came to Straitway, I kept, looking at some of that stuff, and what it winds up being is a big distraction. But it's interesting how this distraction of sports, once that was paused, once they stopped having the sporting events, then all these uprisings started happening all over the world. So hopefully the people put two and two together and realize, these sports are here to keep us from rising up and seeing what's really going on, how wicked this system really is. You know what I'm saying? Because now they don't have soccer games and all this other stuff to go to. So what do? The wool's been removed from their eyes. You see what I'm saying? The wool has been removed. All right? He said that Brother Rob said they need our energy to fuel their system. Hold on one sec, y'all. Hold on. All right, there we go. Yeah, Brother Rob said they need our energy to fuel their system. That's facts. He's right, And I would, but the biggest thing, they need our attention so that they need us paying attention to the sport so that they can do their wickedness behind the scenes. Well, you ain't got the distraction of sports anymore, Now I want y'all to be careful with the conspiracy theories too. Just bounce it off Bible, or book it, because I believe a lot of them is spot on. Whether it's with the 5G, whether it's with the whether you want to talk about the Rothschilds and all these families, but I think people get caught up in that too much because, for instance, when I came into this truth, what I was doing, first I was looking at the music industry. Then I was looking at the movie industry, right? The movies. I saw how that was satanic and demonic. Then I looked into sports. Saw the lot of, in order to play on it takes on a religion. There's meditation that has to be done. There's a lot of them, a lot of these sports, people don't, even people playing the sports, they don't put two and two together. A lot of these sports, you gotta practice sorcery. What's sorcery? Taking drugs. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta practice all this stuff. And but going back to what I was saying, what I saw when I came into this, as I was coming into this truth, I too got caught up in all the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergers, the this, the that, the Illuminati, these people are running, these people are over all the food and these people control all the entertainment and Disney World and who owns that, all this stuff. And then I began to find something. I said, you know what? These people unknowingly or knowingly serve Satan. And when you look at how all these establishments and entities and like the Roman Catholic Church and Disney World and Viacom, these big, huge companies, what happens, conspiracy theorists look at how all these establishments, the Federal Reserve, the government, how they all work and move together. And they're like, oh, they're having secret meetings or something. And they come up with all these crazy theories when, no, they just serve Satan's evil spirits and demons. The thing ain't complicated. That's why they move so organized in a definite way. But people miss that and they get caught up in all these conspiracy theory distractions and it's this, it's that. No, they had a meeting over here doing this. When no, they just serve Satan. Satan tells them what to do and they move in unity. Now, but these people don't know each other. They don't talk to each other. Some of them might, but don't get it twisted. They're doing Satan's will. And what are they doing? Fulfilling Bible scripture. Because at the end of the day, Satan worked for Yah. Right? Isn't that right? Somebody said he is fooling the entire world. This has been established through the priests of Mahan. It's an agenda. Yeah, it's an agenda in the heavenlies. It's a spiritual agenda to bring to pass what is written. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm upside down. I know. I started the live stream. When I hit start on the live stream, the phone was upside down. So, But look, y'all not here to see my beautiful face. Y'all just here to hear my beautiful voice. Yeah, man. Yeah, they can't see exactly, Brother Steve Allen. People can't see the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees. How you do that? Stick to the prophecies and you won't miss the forest for the trees. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, it's interesting that Yah has thrown this plague on the world through whatever means it's been done. I don't refute how it's been brought about by wicked men, but at the end of the day, Yah has allowed these plagues to be brought upon the world. Okay? And hold on one sec. He's allowed these plagues to be brought upon the whole entire world. And now they can't have they can't cast their spell of entertainment, of sports on you, which is, like the brother said, that's how they get your energy. So instead of you actually doing anything in life, you channel your energy into yelling and screaming for a team. Well, people don't have that channel anymore, right? So now what do? They go out and they're tearing these statues down. Because the veil's been lifted off their eyes, they're seeing the oppression of Israel, in the nations. So it's a beautiful thing. It ain't nothing but the Most High. Now, we got brothers, how this virus was made and all this stuff, and that's good too. I'm not knocking that, because that's good information to know. It shows you how wicked these people are. But like the brother came in there and said, you can't just stop there. You got to look at the big, huge picture. This is Yah behind the scenes on this thing. I can't. Some people are coming in saying, Mike, fix your phone, you upside down. It won't let me. Let me see. Let me try one more thing. Let me see. I'm going to try one more thing. Other device. Hold on. That ain't it. I fat fingered the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Now I locked it. So let me see. Since y'all... All right, let me flip it. Let me see if I can flip it up without it auto-rotating on me. Nope. That's in this program. So I got one more thing I could try. Stable. Nope. That's it. Y'all just gonna have to see me upside down, y'all. This thing is doing what it wants today. Okay? That's it. Alright, let me try this. Maybe this will work. Hold on, y'all. Alright, there we go. How's that? There we go. So, he said, Derek right there, leave it alone. Just keep talking. But, yeah, man, it's because this is the thing. This is why I'm going to tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying, why I feel led to really bring this out and hit on this. If you look at this according to biblical scripture, if you look at what's going on in society, and it's cool to look at the conspiracy theory, okay? It's cool. I'm not saying it's not, but you gotta book it. You gotta book it. If you can't book it, don't look at it. Now, we got stuff that is went like never before. I've talked to a lot of older people in their 60s, people in their 50s, and they all say the same thing I say. I'm in my 40s. They've never seen anything like this in their whole life. They've seen plagues, but not on this scale. They've seen unrest. We've seen the Watts riots and the civil rights riots, but not around the whole world. Statues getting torn down. Nobody ever seen that. We've seen them burn cities up, but police stations getting disbanded. You ain't never seen that, we never seen this. So that when you see stuff like this happening, you got to look in the book, And the thing is, if you look in the book and you look at the conspiracy theory on how this stuff is coming about, which a lot of it has been verified to be conspiracy fact, not a theory. Now, what you beginning to see, if you are a Yah-fearing man, you're beginning to see the hand of Yah and how Yah actually operates. You understand what I'm saying? You're actually seeing how he works. You're seeing, this is how he moves. He works through wickedness. He'll work through wicked people to bring about their own demise. He'll have these people working on a disease to wipe them out when they're trying to work on something to wipe you out. So that's how And that's what I am seeing. I listen to the brothers who bring out the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's some good information there. I look in the book on how stuff's gonna play out, and I'm like, man, look at y'all work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my thing with these sports, and Brother Edward said birth pains, and these are birth pains. You know, it's like, man, we're down here in Florida. What they did is, you know, they said, hey, y'all can open the beach bars, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. They lifted it because they knew they had to lift this quarantine thing. And like I said, y'all just bear with the picture. As long as y'all can hear me, man, that's it. But check this out, man. They took that. They went out there, opened those beach places up, and they made sure they came out from under that quarantine and all that stuff in time for summer break and spring break and all that stuff. And man, them people went out there and they said, hey, you can only have this many people in the bar or wherever you're at, man. Them folks greed. They served mammonism. Man, they had that junk packed out. They was out there wilding with this thing. You know, trying to get that what? Trying to get that paper. Trying to serve mammonism. But the Most High Yada made it real hard to serve that God of mammonism. You know what I'm saying? So that's why out here in Florida, man, because they showed some of the pictures of them people getting all sweaty in them nightclubs out there on the beach. That's why there's a big resurgence of that virus here in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because they decided to open, you know, they decided they want to get a little extra paper on this thing. But like I said, you see how it's working, man. This thing ain't going away on them. And then what? What's going to happen? Hey, y'all, what is going to happen when, hold on one sec. Hey, what's going to happen when flu season hits? Woo, boy. It's going to be interesting. And then I've been studying and listening, studying about viruses and all this stuff, you know, and viruses are attached to protein. And then I've been studying a lot about protein. And it's like, dude, your body don't need proteins like that. Your body can make the proteins. Your body needs the minerals to make the proteins. That's easier. If you eat protein, your body got to break it down, and then build it back up into what it needs, man. But the reason I said that is because they were saying how all viruses have to be attached to a protein. So, man, there's a lot of interesting information that's been coming out, and it's only because it's timely information, so that you can have a diet that will have your immune system where nothing these people can create, whether it's radiation, whether it's 5G, whether it's the coronavirus, nothing. If your diet is correct, man, none of this stuff can even come close to touching you. You know, if you're living a healthy lifestyle, you know, if you're eating a bunch of pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, abominable foods, genetically modified meat and all this crazy stuff they're serving you out there, if you're eating that stuff, you're setting yourself up for failure, to die, you know. And they set it up like that. Their viruses wouldn't work if we had a proper diet. Their virus would be useless. But they gotta, step one in you getting the virus or the plague that's coming is eating all this crap they give you. I'm telling you. It said, in the end times, people will be overcome by surfeiting, by overeating, to the point where, man, for the past couple months, I don't know if it's a couple months, I'd say for the past month or so, now, I eat one meal a day for the most part. I have kind of a snack or something and one big meal at the end of the day. And I'm trying to eventually, once my life slows down in a couple weeks, that meal I'm going to have at the end of the day is going to be a healthy meal. Okay? It's going to be a healthy meal. How many people can say that? It's imperative at this day and age, because one of the main ways they're taking people out, or people are getting taken out, is by this food. The food, the typical American diet weakens your immune system. So if you don't want to be susceptible to these viruses and stuff, once they really ramp up, it would behoove you to change your diet in a big way. We won't even get started on activity. We won't even get started on that. But it would behoove you. And like I said, y'all, I'm working and teaching and talking. I'm very busy, but I just felt led to bring this up. Let me see if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns. I'm back like you all, I'm at work. Yep, we getting it in today. That's what viruses feed on. That's right. Brother Edward said, yeah, they attack, the virus is getting your cells through a protein, and they feed on protein. Okay? And, if you want to heal your body greatly, I'm learning a lot right now, bro. Every day I'm studying about how to eat properly. And it's like, y'all, when you really start getting into this and you really start looking into all this stuff, it keeps pointing you to the same thing. It keeps pointing you in the same direction, y'all. It keeps pointing you to grow your own. Keeps pointing you, like, people dude, you sensitive people, get out of your pride. I keep saying, hey, the Straitway model is what makes sense. It's what works. Pastor came on there and said, hey, look, they got their own cows. They know what they feed them. They eat their own meat. Some of the brothers will tell you, we were doing, we got a security camera business, a low voltage business. And we were on one of the jobs. And this guy came up, he was talking to us, and he grew up on a farm. He's a farmer. And he would not, we told him, we got to talking about that because we told him kind of what we're trying to do. And he was like, dang. He's like, you know what? I grew up on a farm and I wouldn't eat pigs either. He was telling us about them pigs, and he was also telling us he wouldn't eat meat from the grocery store because he knows what goes into all that. Okay? And this is a white dude, a white farmer here. Matter of fact, he still farms. And we told him why we didn't eat certain stuff, and he was like, man, he's like, wow. He said he raises his own cows, and that's the meat he eats. He was talking about the way the animals are killed and how messed up the meat is, and man, you see what I'm saying? And that's why everybody's getting sick. Is it a conspiracy? Yeah, but it's not just the elites. It's bigger than that. It's Satan behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Brother Yaki, man. Yeah, I'll be watching him all the time. Yep, he'll be bringing it out. And like I said, I started implementing a lot of that stuff he said, doing those herbs. I got arthritis. Well, I had arthritis in my knees and my ankle, and I feel that beginning to lessen up. the body could truly regenerate itself, man. Most High Yah really made us fearfully and wonderfully. Some brother Yeshua put, they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yep. Deuteronomy 28:21. The pestilence shall cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land. Yep. Facts. The Most High will begin to reprogram is to first remember who we are truly, then remember how we are supposed to live both physically and spiritually. The word of Yah to us is truly our culture. That's right. It's the way to eat, it's how we need to take each footstep in this beast system. In this, what I told somebody yesterday I was talking to is the word of Yah, his laws, statutes, and commandments are the map to this minefield of this wicked society. It shows you how to make it through this society and not step on any of their minefields. And I'm telling you, man, a lot of these people, man, a lot of people just their lack of activity at all. You know, they just sit around, eat bad, watch, consume content all day. You know, most of the Hebrew community, there's no action. The only action is you got to watch their videos, but there's no, hey, is there something else I need to do? No, just keep sending that money this way, you know. And hey, very soon, man, that's going to begin to take its toll, man. It's going to begin to take its toll on folks. It's going to begin to become manifest. Because brother, like he was saying, Yaki called the virus the carnivore virus. Because if you're on a highly plant-based diet, this thing ain't going to affect you. Your immune system is going to be so power charged up, this thing will not affect you in any way, shape, or form. But if you subscribe to that typical American diet of a bunch of sugar and meat, protein, all that stuff, this thing gonna bite you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you, man. So yeah, man, definitely got to be aware of all this. And I'm gonna tell you this too. Let me say this too. You can guarantee they are trying to come up with something in some way, shape, or form. It is a national security risk for them to have these sports on pause. Because I'm telling you, they know, oh, the people are waking up now. You know, the people are waking up. They're like, as soon as the sports start, you see the unrest begin. You know? Why? Because people have been channeling all their passion into sports. Well, now they're channeling it into a healthy medium. They're actually waking up and seeing what's going on out in this society, y'all. I'm telling you. What do y'all think? Y'all seeing that? Y'all seeing that? Great boy. Yeah. So yeah, man. Me, I don't watch TV. Matter of fact, when we move, this house we're moving into, we're not even getting the internet turned on over there. It's just going to be electrical power and water. You know, I got internet over here. We canceling that. It's going to be electrical power, water. I'm going to be working with this program right here that you see. It's going to get a lot better, you know. But at the end of the day, I I'm gonna be working on more. You're gonna see me putting out edited content here soon, documentaries and stuff like that more than ever than the whole live stream thing. Interviews, I probably won't be so many of those anymore. I'm gonna be changing stuff up. I got a lot going on here. We're actually doing some big things down here. You'll definitely begin to see the fruit of that. And why are we doing big things down here? Number one, the biggest thing is because we're not distracted. We're focused. I got some serious-minded people around me that are focused. They're about that action, about getting things done. But the biggest thing is I've surrounded myself with men who keep their word. Okay? In the Hebrew, today, in the so-called Bible-believing Hebrew community, that's a superpower. To be able to actually give your word and say you're going to do something and actually do it. I mean, that, believe it or not, that is a rarity among so-called Hebrews, okay? Prior to coming to Straitway, I could count on two fingers people, but I'll just put it like that. I could count on one hand people and groups that actually put any weight on keeping their word. Even though the book says, don't lie, do it. Say what you mean what you say. But what I do, I book my actions, I book other people's actions. So when somebody says they're going to do something and they don't, hey, I know they wicked as hell. I don't care how long they've been teaching and what they say and this, that, and the other. If you can't keep your word, I know I know who your daddy is. You know what I'm saying? There's big old facts there, y'all. I'm telling. Hey, look, I walk it like I talk, and I'm just giving real talk, man. Stuff I've experienced, not stuff I've watched. Okay. Somebody said, take away the Colosseums and the people will awake. No bread, no circus, no distractions. Yep. That's right, Brother Cody. It couldn't have been said more beautifully. Exactly. And that's literally what has happened. He put it in great words. I like the way he worded that. But yeah, the Colosseums have been taken away. Just like in, what was that movie? Gladiator. Oh, give them more blood. They'll be all right. They'll get happy again. Hey, and quote me. Or not quote me, correct me if I'm wrong. But towards the end of the Roman Empire, isn't that what they did? They tried to give them all these sports and all this stuff to kind of put them to sleep to the fact that the empire was falling. Y'all correct me on that if I'm wrong. Somebody said, I see that it's more than just sports. The lack of everything going on like normal is causing a huge spike in people waking up. Yep. I agree with you, brother. Begin to reprogram is to first remember. Okay, we read that one. Brother Mike said, I see that it's, yeah. Somebody put, if I can share anything with all of you, begin to prepare yourselves in houses to survive and be able to help others. We must, as people come together as one, the two sticks will be one. Man, I gotta say something that Brother Daniel said on a video I seen. Rob Mathis posted one. Daniel talking, and Brother Daniel brought up a good point. people be trying to do these mutual assurance groups and all that stuff like that. But Brother Daniel was like, yeah, but can I trust you around my wife? You see what I'm saying? You're in a mutual assurance group. Can I trust you around my wife? What he's basically saying, do you have some type of moral compass or standard? Can I trust my kids around yours? Are we raising our kids the same way? You see what I'm saying? This is why all that mutual assurance crap don't work. You need to be around like-minded people with like-minded morals. And we, here in Straitway, Florida, Straitway as a whole, there is a strong moral standard. The women have a strong standard that they have to adhere to. Why? So that we could come together. We could be around each other. There's a biblical standard laid out so that, hey, we have all things in common. And what is that called? Common unity, community. Oh, you're on a compound out there. You know, you hear all these bootlicking Hebrews who profess themselves to be mores and all this stuff. You hear them talking. They have no solution or answer or safety net or anything for you except kind of wishful, manipulative speaking. And then I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I point that out. They act like it's a sin to actually prepare yourself, to just be safe. Oh, Michael Israel living by them guns. No. I'm trying to promote self-protection. Pastor Dow's been pushing self-protection. Why? Well, look at St. Louis. They're getting rid of the damn cops. They're getting rid of the cops. Where you ever seen that? Now you can't even buy ammo. One of the brothers here tried to go to the store. You know, we got a brother here. He loves ammo shopping, so we make him the ammo guy. He finds the deals. We put our money together. We get it. But right now, it is ugly out there. You damn near can't even get a weapon. And now what are they talking about? I heard they're talking about doing background checks or something. They can ready to do something if you want to buy ammo. Okay? And what? It's your right to protect yourself. But according to these Christianized Hebrews, you're living by the sword. Last time I checked, I make a living fixing airplanes. I'm living by the airplane. You know what I'm saying? I don't make a living killing. So these people are crazy, man. These people, whether they realize it or not, are just doing Satan's work, man. It's sad. It pisses me off. You know, I'm going to keep yelling. And it's like, damn, it's a sin to be prepared. So now what we're doing, we're moving in with a couple other families. A bunch of families down here in Straitway, Florida have moved in. Listen, over the past week, all this has been happening down here. We've been seeing exponential growth down here, and when I say growth, not in numbers, but we've been seeing that also. We got a lot of new people coming in, but spiritual growth. People growing out of things that they've seen on them that could be a hindrance. You know, why? Because we're putting this thing into action. A lot of stuff people are learning about themselves now, ain't no way they would have seen jumping around for 5 damn hours yelling, okay? It's stuff they see when you really, truly get around the saints and make an effort to have all things in common. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? It's that time, man. It's that time. It's like, dude, get some people you can rely on, because I don't think this thing's going to last much longer the way it's going. And we're going to have to count on each other. Like the book been telling us to say. A lot of y'all, what y'all need to do is read Acts chapter 2 and Acts chapter 4. Just read the whole book of Acts and see what they were working towards. It damn sure wasn't some Christian church model where you just go somewhere, jump around for hours on end and give somebody all your damn money and then go home and they keep manipulating you. That ain't the model. That you book that. See if you can book that silliness. All right. Brother Rob said, you have a right to protect your family. According to Officer Murtaugh, head of the local KKK, who's going to put his knee. Did y'all see that video I posted on YouTube where this cop took down, now this was a white woman too, took down this white woman in a full Nelson. Took her down, said, put your hands out like a airplane, you know. Full Nelson, could have killed the woman. Son had to stand there, and the only thing you do is record it. These people are crazy. But what have y'all seen? They respond to power. When you just standing there with a bunch of homosexuals holding signs, laying in the middle of the road, they don't care. When you take it to them, oh, they'll get rid of the whole damn police force. Those were all the football fans out there tearing shit up. The people who are normally in a football trance, like, go this thing, go LeBron, go this. They're like, then them sports went away, and they're like, bleh. That going to the street, burning down police stations. It wasn't black people, it was mostly white people. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, this big old facts here. Hey, look, this wicked ass nation got some. They got some trouble brewing. Hey, look, they're gonna just have to run. I'm telling you how it's gonna go down. They're gonna be like, look, we're gonna have to just get a green light on these sports, man. Folks, if they die, they die. They already talking that way. If you die, you die, whatever. Like, that's how they are now. Why? Because the God of Mammon has no regards for life. It's Mammon worship. Okay? So, and people are already saying, hey, man, if people die, they die. You know, that's their choice. Let's go. Open the shit up. You know, that's how they are. Okay? That's big old facts there, man. Hey, look, we just gotta put it out there the way it is, man. That's how it's gonna go down. That's Thule, the boot-licking dog over there trying to play tough. Thule ain't no bigger than a daggone cat. Shut up. And I think he understands English too. Yeah, so. Alright. In a landmark ruling, hold on, y'all. In a landmark ruling, the U.S. Supreme Court strikes down a Louisiana law restricting abortion as unconstitutional. So, that's another thing, man. It's funny because they were like, oh, we got to get these abortion clinics back open. Yeah, we don't want them black folks to reproduce on us. I'll tell you, man. Most High hit these dudes. Hit this wicked ass nation. You know it's the Most High. I mean, he hit them right where it counts. You know. And now you had all these women, all them months, having all them children. Look, they aboard 9 black women. Aboard 900 babies per day. I read you that verse in 2nd Ezra's, I forget what chapter was, 16 or something, where it said the blood of the innocent has cried out to me. Okay? So, for all that time, everything was shut down. 900 babies a day were living, were born, were brought into the world. Okay? They weren't killed. So, all praises to the Most High for that. You know what I'm saying? We just talking big old facts, man. People worship Mammon. All right, somebody said. In some of their cities, the black babies are aborted more than that are born. Wow, dude. Damn, Hey, look, and that abortion stuff, man, you want to see me turn up? Boy, that thing get me some type of mad, y'all. Yep, Most High is going to cause them to turn one against the other. Oh, bro, that's already happened. Hey, look, I work around a bunch of Republicans, which, in my opinion, I could much more tolerate a Republican than these crazy ass Democrats. I'm not either though. They're all crazy and they all wicked as hell. But I can tolerate them a lot more. So they make a lot more sense. But on what that brother said, man, when I hear some of the stuff they say, to say they got a hate for Democrats is an understatement. I can't put into words how vexed these people are. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, I think y'all seen my video, man. Trump's coming down here to Florida. He's gonna be down here. He's gonna be down there at the arena. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to be nowhere in sight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bear with me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be nowhere in sight for that because, like I said, man, something's on the horizon. Why I say that? Because I see the way we moving here. I see the urgency. I see the brotherhood. I see how the brotherhood is coming together like Voltron down here. Brother Benjamin said, "Khan, but both wings of the same dragon." That's right. You got the left wing, the right wing, and they both wings of the same wicked ass dragon. That's big old facts. Man, right? Yeah. All right, let's see. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Two sides of the same coin. That's right. I agree with you. So yeah, y'all, but that's interesting with these sports, man. I just want to go put that out there. I'm looking. Pretty much done painting. Oh, I got a little more to paint. So I'm going to keep talking to y'all for a couple more minutes. Then I got to head off to work early. Hey, Terrence. I see you in there, man. I'm going to need you over here tonight to help move all these boxes. So, we've been helping each other out, man. We moved so much stuff this week. We probably moved more stuff than most moving companies, man. We moved, how many families moved? One. By the end of July, we'll have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7 moves. We'll have moved that many saints. All their stuff. Some more than others. Some way more than others. Some had way more stuff than others. Me being one of them. I had a lot of tools and stuff. So, like my garage counts as a whole house. Like that's the amount of stuff. You know, but I'm selling all that stuff, man. I'm going to sell so much stuff because a lot of it was junk. But I feel good. I was taking herbs. I got an herbal regimen I'm beginning to develop. So I've been doing that and been feeling great. Really being a lot more health conscious with stuff. So yeah. Yep. Let me see. See y'all saying something. Okay. All right. So yeah, man. I'm saying all this and doing all this because I'm going to document everything I'm doing. Eventually put out a documentary on the stuff I've done. Not to make money because I ain't going to charge no money for it. But I'm going to put it out so that hopefully it will be a witness to you. And hopefully y'all are not being social media Hebrews. Hopefully y'all are actually doing this. You're not getting caught up in this knowledge and content thing where people just put out video after video after video to keep you watching their videos and to keep you inactive, you know. And then when somebody calls you to action, they paint them as evil. You know, y'all need to get in action. Y'all need to find serious-minded people you can count on. You need that. Who do you have that you can trust? Are you developing those types of relationships when you see, it says, forsake not the assembling, as is the manner of some, as you see the day approaching. You know? Be ye doers of the word and not hearers, what? Deceiving what? Your own selves. And how many of y'all just sitting around hearing the word day in, day out? Watching videos day in and day out. Go to the same job, dealing with the same people, ain't got nobody you could trust, you know, or are you out building with the saints and trying to come together and being selfless and not selfish? That's all we talking about. That's what Pastor Dow's going to be talking about when he's down here this weekend. Like I said, Pastor Dow will be here in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend at the Dry Bones Rising Conference here in Jacksonville, Florida, talking in detail about all this stuff. And it will not be televised. It will not be live streamed. You're going to have to come out there and get it, right? All right, brother said, I dreamed 2 nights ago that there was a meeting these people had. There was a picture of a KKK figure fully dressed, but instead of all white, he was half blue and red. Wow. I think that something is brewing. I do too. I think y'all's preparing his serious-minded people. Somebody say, yes, sir. Currently getting the house together. We'll hit you up later. Okay, all right. Yeah, I get off late. Not that late, but I'm going to get off kind of late, and we're going to move the final stuff. Some big stuff I got to move, okay? So is there anything going on before the conference on the 4th? Or is noon the best time to get there? Yeah, you could get there a little before. You know, we're going to be there setting up. But yeah, because I made a mistake. I've just been so busy, it don't make sense. But I made a mistake on the flyer. But yeah, the event, we're going to, you could get, Pastor's going to start teaching around 1. So you want to get there a little early. I'm going to try to open the doors as soon as I can, as soon as we got everything out of the way, so that people could come in and socialize and get to know each other and all that. But no, outside of that, no. But that's plenty of time because, man, the purpose of the event is to bring out this information, to get people going. I know the Dry Bones Rising Conference in Atlanta was good. It really woke a lot of people up. All right, let's see. They moving to lock everything down again. Looks like a global currency reset coming soon. Could be some food shortages. Yeah. Telling you, man. So we got to prepare, man. Like I said, I agree with what Pastor's been saying. This is practice. This is a practice walkthrough. Or like the brother put in there earlier, these are birth pains. This ain't the real thing. But if you wise, you'll prepare and you won't sit around jumping around for 5 hours, screaming and stuff. You'll get prepared. You'll actually do something. If you got any shred of wisdom, we could book that. We could book all them actions. We could book our footwork. We could book our footwork. You know what I'm saying? We can. Oh, yeah. All right. I think I'm almost done here. Yeah, y'all. It looks like I'm pretty much done. Let me see what else, if anybody else got anything. All right, I'm in contact with Brother Greg, so that I can start fellowshipping with the house brothers. That's right. That's what you need to do, man. That's what you need to do. Because I'm telling you, I don't see anybody else, what I've been seeing in the Hebrew community is just same stuff I've been seeing. Because what I did, I've just kind of tuned out of what's going on out there in the Hebrew, so-called Hebrew community. I just kind of shut down and tuned out. And then when I came, months later, I come back, see what people are saying. They're saying the same stuff they were saying last year. Oh, we need to come together. Heck, it's like, you got a couple people out there bringing out some good information, but we need action too. But anyway, y'all, with that said, I got to run. Appreciate y'all tuning in. With that said, hope to see you at the Dry Bones Rising Conference this 4th of July, this Shabbat. Pastor Dow will be down there. Definitely check out the flyer. Definitely share it. Help me out by sharing that flyer. And with that said, y'all, let me see with that said, I'm going to wrap this up. And shalom, shalom.